You're back with another one. This time we got When Anime Villains Flexed on the Main Character by VinnyTube. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it.
You know, the part of what makes villain fights so amazing is the
I really
hype.
ain't got,
The one
intro
question
today, to be honest.
meeting his arch nemesis one day. Honestly speaking,
Just,
I feel that
yeah,
in shonen
get right
anime,
into
a
it.
lot of that hype's generated by a villain showing off his power, a mighty showcase of power, a flex, if you will. It's one of the most effective ways of building up the wall that you want your hero to eventually overcome. So with that said, we'll be spending today's list talking about some.
I didn't even think about the possibility. See, the thumbnail and literally the first shot was Madara. So I didn't even think about Hunter x Hunter being a. Honestly, I was just thinking about how Madara really showed up and rocked everybody.
Moments where the villains flex their powers on the good guys. I won't be counting down this time because how can I rank these moments that are all as epic and despair-inducing? I hate to hold you any longer, so let's get the show on the road.
Oh, actually, Ichigo. I was wondering why the Bleach music was playing.
Remember Aizen casually stopping Ichigo with a finger? I do, and it's the impetus for an amazing climax of what many believe to be Bleach's finest arc. Just after a grueling battle with Byakuya, Ichigo's completely spent. As a final obstacle in his quest to rescue Rukia, he has to get over Aizen. The same Aizen who, by the way, already one-shotted Hitsugaya and defeated Renji prior to that. Now with him brandishing his new nifty
Renji though, Renji no Hitsugaya. Renji can get folded. Renji got folded by like several different people in the show. Hitsugaya, I'm pretty sure he got folded like twice. And it was Aizen both times, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Hitsugaya really lost like that, honestly. Of course, he got beaten up, but he still ended up winning the fight. He fought Aizen 2 times, got folded both times. Folded like an omelet. Folded like this piece of paper right here. That's how hard he got folded.
guy to do a combination attack with the barely alive Renji.
Folded
Ichigo
like
seems
this
to do
water
protagonist stuff and slash
not
his
gonna
way to a happy
bend the
ending.
water
The
bottle and
setup's
drink out
there,
of it.
the music's there, so here we go. Only the music stopped. With one finger, Aizen stops Ichigo's attack and he effortlessly beats him and Renji. If the difference in power wasn't obvious before, well, it sure is now. And to add to the flexing, Aizen also effortlessly defeats another captain who comes after him. Fun fact, Aizen's so powerful.
Nah, bro, this dude is trash. I don't even remember his name. That's how trash he is, bro. This man, I don't think I've ever seen him win a fight. He is trash. The worst captain, bro. Give Renji his captain spot, bro, because this man sucks. This mouse, what is he? Hamster. He's a hamster man sucks. The one that's on the floor, bleeding out right now.
Version of Ichigo's theme plays in the anime. You hear multiple remixes of it, but for the original version of number 1, this was it.
And it's really crazy how we just got Kodo, like Aizen just got Kodo Matsukami just like that. It's really crazy. Like they gonna give him the most broken ability out of any Zanpakuto. And I know that's not his Zanpakuto name. That's just pretty much what it's like. It's pretty much like Kodo Matsukami. I really don't know what it's called because Bleach has been so long since I watched. I remember Zenbo Sakura, and that's about it.
Casually creating a demon has to be on this list as well.
He really did scratch. And then it was done.
It may not be anywhere near the moment that allowed Demon Slayer's popularity to shoot through the moon, but early on, Danjiro has a pretty interesting encounter with Muzan, still in that famous Michael Jackson form that he's long since abandoned. They encounter each other on a crowded street, and a lot of us hold our breaths, thinking that the confrontation is near, only it never happened when Muzan created a demon out of a passerby to cause mayhem. Now, this is pretty interesting, as in contrast to the usual flexing, it's not a show of strength. However, it's a display of how on top of the situation Muzan is, and how easily he could spawn an army of monsters to do his bidding. He merely sees Danjiro as nothing more than a pest at this point, and this is as clear as a warning as he can give. It's just a preview of the strength he holds. Remember, he stands above the upper moons, and if the pillars are already having so much trouble with the moons, who knows what Muzan has in store for our protagonists. The final showdown against him will be a thing to look out for. We continue with a classic.
Nah, bro. I need them to finish dubbing up the next season of Demon Slayer. I know they finished just subbing it, like releasing all those episodes, but I need the dub to hurry up and like, come on, dog. I need it. I need it.
Yu Yu Hakusho moment. Remember Toguro destroying the construction site?
I was like, when he did this, I was like, what is he doing and why is he doing this?
Yes, I do remember that moment. Among the major villains in Yu Yu Hakusho, Toguro already had
This was a
quite the
big flex.
intimidating presence. I mean, just look at this guy. A humongous beast of a demon who'd probably had muscles for days and who'd be enough to send people packing. But to further drive the point home, he completely levels the entire construction site, not with magical powers or anything like that, but just his fists, his bare fists. And how much power of this did he use to accomplish the humongous feat? 60%. Yes, a little over half of what he's capable of, and that's the result that we got from it. We let the destruction speak for itself, really. I really like this moment because it builds up the hype for their eventual showdown so much. Now, if that's what Doguro is capable with just a little over half of his power, how could Yusuke even have a chance? He's a dead man, and it's going to take everything for him to even stand a sliver of a chance against this opponent.
When you think about it, Yusuke's power creep really didn't really make sense. I'm gonna be honest, like it did make sense because they explained it, but like it could have been done better, is what I'm saying. Now, I love the show Yu Yu Hakusho. I love it, but it could have been done much better. Because it's like he got stupidly strong every time.
You Pandora showing off her might.
Bro, I need to watch this. Oh my.
Shonen anime is rife with big villains flexing on the good guys, so I won't blame you if Pandora wasn't the first character to come to your mind when you first clicked this video. But her feat in the ReZero flashback arc is no small one. Want to talk about the most broken ability in anime? Well, maybe rewriting reality is a contender, but Pandora's more than happy to show it off in her battle in Emilia's flashback. Fortuna and Gyus tried to stop her, but they can only do so much. Despite Gyus' act of sacrifice, which slowly opened up the path for him to become the Betelgeuse that we all know from Season 1.
Hold up, that is Joker. Y'all ain't slick. He even got the little purple on his hat. Nah, man, y'all ain't slick. That's Joker. Y'all getting sued.
They're all no match for the witch
DC
of
come for
Bangori,
y'all
who
ass.
seems to be content on toying with them. None of these small fries stand a chance against her, and it takes Emilia and the plot to finally put an end to her run. Temporarily.
How many times she gonna
How's
get
that
bodied?
for the first half of the list? Before we keep going to what they...
Yep. Man, getting an ad. Hey, bro, if y'all trying to sponsor me, go ahead. But until then, I'm skip through.
Soon, it's the one he suffered at the hands of Crocodile. It's a harrowing sight.
Ooh, this is the movie, the redone movie episode of, well, not episode of Skypiea, but the Alabasta episode of Alabasta. Is that what it's called? I don't know what the official name is called. Oh, keep forgetting to not touch the cord. The episode of Alabasta, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. But that looks really good. So that's definitely not done in like 2002. Oh, that's all I know.
All the bravado he displayed in front of Vivi. The battle seems skewed towards Luffy at first, with our hero being a house of fire in unloading attacks on the Master of Sand. However, the momentum doesn't last long, as it's pretty obvious that as the battle rages on, Crocodile's completely in control. He might not be landing hits on Luffy, but in due time, the Straw Hats leader's luck will run out. And run out it did, and with it came a beatdown of insane proportions. Crocodile finally decided that playtime's over, and he verbally breaks down Luffy while unleashing his true power. He finally finishes the battle by dehydrating his opponent, and even the last-ditch heroic wind isn't enough, and Luffy gets left for dead after getting impaled mid-talk. This is one of the biggest defeats I've ever seen Luffy suffer to that point, and for sure it did leave a mark on me. We really get a glimpse of how powerful Crocodile was back then, and it sure made me anticipate the eventual rematch between the two. Next, we have Madara facing off against the Shinobi Alliance.
You already know Madara is going to be in this. Luffy is... Luffy is just... Bro, I love One Piece. I love One Piece. I don't want to keep talking about how much I love One Piece. I just love One Piece. I'm getting a tattoo. One Piece tattoo. Quote, right here. Right over the heart. In the important spot. Gonna be a One Piece tattoo. It's gonna be a quote though from the show, not, you know.
You know he's bound to show up on the list
I
somewhere.
do want the Jolly
Madara's
Roger somewhere.
dismantling of the Shinobi Alliance is not only a one-man army
I'm
moment
gonna get
to
it right
remember,
here.
it's also
And then I'm
a
gonna get Datara's
big-time
palm
flex of his
or
powers.
mouth
We all
right
had the
here.
murmur and the hype before about this Uchiha ancestor and all, but this time he finally shows up to confirm all those bold claims about his might. What more needs to be said about this moment besides it being one of the strongest final villain debuts in Battle Shonen? Yes, I intentionally used final villain because he's the one who fits the bill the most as an endgame enemy amongst the contenders. He's broken as hell and he's not shy about showing it off. He then follows this up with some more insane feats that we love to see. The guy never stops flexing, even as he solos the Garges after this moment.
What if he was like number 4, Madara again?
Broken shonen
This time is when Madara dropped the second thing. Number 3, Madara one more time. This is when he was toying with Guy. Number 2, Madara one more time. This is when he was killing the Kage. Like, bruh.
galore continues with Utsuro.
Bro, the body count in Gintama has to be massive. They're dropping like
Naruto
flies.
has Madara and Bleach has Aizen, Gintama has Utsuro. Utsuro has the honor of giving us one of the best final fights in shonen anime, as seen in this other video of mine, but we all have to look back at humble beginnings. Utsuro is right up there in the gallery of most broken anime antagonists, and the decisive fight against him is basically a showcase of how insane this guy is. Gintoki gets stomped pretty easily, but then the Shinsengumi comes in and gets their ass kicked as well. Even Kamui and Umibos are no match for him. Is there anything stopping Utsuro at this point? Well, we know by the end of Gintama, but at that point, it did seem that all hope was lost. It felt like it would take a complete miracle to even scratch him, and that's how you can tell a villain has done some very successful flexing on the heroes. Of course, one of the most broken villains in anime makes an appearance. Well, how does Father display his godlike powers? Make a second sun. Yeah, sounds
is a big
insane,
flex.
right?
That is
But
a
that's just
huge
how
flex.
Father demonstrates the plane he's at when he finally acquires his godlike powers. As someone who has complete control over the laws of physics and chemistry, he just showcases his power by doing the impossible. No longer trapped within the flask, Father proceeds to create a second sun in the palm of his hands. Yeah, there could be more uses for his newfound power, but what's a little gloating or flexing while seated atop your throne, right? It's all about sending a message, this is, you see. And the rules of the world, everything that humanity has come to know about the world we live in, no longer apply to Father. He quite literally has the world in the palm of his hands, and there's no better thing to do than to let everyone know it. That just shows how crazy powerful Father had become. I mean, is there anything stopping him at this point? So, what do you think of this?
I love how Full Metal, literally the final fight was them brute forcing their way through. They were thinking so hard through the entire time. They're trying to stop this plan. They're like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We have to stop this. We got to figure this out. We got to do that. It was like such a smart anime. And then the way they finally beat the final enemy is brute forcing their way through him. They said, keep attacking him. He's gonna wear out eventually. That's literally how they beat him. Of course, one of their plans from before, went into effect. But it's just, I just love how that ends up being the way they ultimately take down such a powerful enemy, is just brute forcing their way through.
Enough anime
Oh, that's
villain
it.
flexes to keep you.
All right, bet. Wait for something to make a list because I have exams starting tomorrow. Okay, I don't know what that has to do. Full Metal, Gintama, Naruto, One Piece, like beautiful. That's an ad. ReZero, I gotta watch that. Like, this is the first time I've actually seen everything on the list except for 2. Like, I've seen everything but 2 on this list. This is rare. Normally, I'd like on these lists it'd be like, oh, I've seen 1, 2. Nope. Like, it's normally like that, but this is the opposite. It's like, I've seen Bleach, Demon Slayer, Yu Yu Hakusho, not ReZero. One Piece, Naruto, not Gintama. I know a lot about Gintama. There's a lot of AMVs and comments and stuff, but I just haven't sat down and watched it yet. It's also a lot of episodes. It's a lot of episodes, bro. And I'm still in the middle of One Piece. Like I can't be watching a 1,000 episode anime and then like a 600 episode anime at the same time, bro. I'm never finishing it. But yeah. Uh, that's it. That's it. I hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe, and Madara shows up in 90% of the list. Kishimoto created a legend. It's true. Very true. Honorable mention is Yujiro Hanma by punching an earthquake to stop it in front of Baki and proceeding to no diff him. I sometimes be reading too fast. I'll be reading in my head too fast, but then I'd be like saying out loud, I'm like, wait, what did I just read? Um, but yeah, Aizen literally created a protagonist so he could flex on him in the future. I've never seen such a villain. I've never seen a villain make a hero change their theme music mid-season. That is hilarious. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope y'all enjoy. Like the video, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.